And we're live. It's Whiskey Watches the Wheels, and the four horsemen are back together. Boys, it's been a hot minute since we've been together. I am the 49-year-old phenomenal Matt Green, at least for another 5 hours.
There you go.
Gentlemen, introduce yourselves.
I'm Casey.
I'm James.
God damn, it's almost like we knew what we were talking about there, man. It's perfect. Like just
that was
in
smooth.
unison, very smooth. We just need to record that and just do it every week. You know?
We'll fuck it up.
we would. Yeah, of course we would. So how's everyone's week going okay?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Casey,
that motherfucker just came back from vacation.
I know.
His has been great.
I have a very important question for Casey, though, because he is the Celsius drinker. Have you had any Celsius / high noons yet?
You know what? I'm hoping we just got a case in the other day. I'm hoping that it's all high noon, and I will have, just as the news has said, I'll have an alibi to get out of anything.
I was listening.
I drink 2 a day, and it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I was listening the other morning when they came on the news about that, and I literally almost texted you at like 5:30 in the morning saying, "Pull over! You're drinking high noon."
Shit, between me and Casey, when we went to Kentucky, I had like 2 cases.
Yeah.
You had like a case. We had so much Celsius.
I like Celsius, but I'm the Monster guy. My friend, that's what I got tonight. I'm the Monster guy.
I don't know how you drink that shit.
It tastes good.
Oh, it's nasty.
No, I enjoy the taste. The caffeine doesn't really do a whole lot for me, but I do enjoy it, and it's a part of my daily routine. Although, if I am trying to wean off of it just to try to be healthier, I guess. I don't know. Who knows?
You know what you need to add to your daily routine, Casey?
What? More
a shower.
Oh. Only so much time in the day.
I love it.
Limited time.
Oh, I miss this. I'm so immune to caffeine. Like I'll even drink this entire Monster and I'll go straight to bed and I have no problems at all. It's fine.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In 5 more hours, you're going to be up all fucking night.
In 5 more hours, I'll be 50 years old.
Yeah. Next week, he's going to be like, "Oh my god, I got no sleep this week."
I'll be up pissing 4 times a night. So
exactly.
So for those listening, yes, tomorrow's my birthday. I will be the big 50. But you know what? I feel 30 and I act 12, so it's all good. I'm not worried about it.
Averages out.
True. Well, gents,
so
go ahead.
What's this with your face here? Are you doing magic tricks? Are you now a magician?
No, see, I told you, I'm growing in the old Wyatt Earp.
He's going to be Yosemite Sam at Comic-Con.
Yeah, Yosemite Sam.
in Orlando.
I want to do grow it out, do the little curly cues, like a.
Gosh.
Yeah, no.
Gosh.
When I was on vacation, it grew out or it started growing, and I said, "Oh, fuck it, I'll just see what it does." And it's driving me crazy. It'll probably be gone by next week.
It's so red.
It is red.
I told you I wasn't joking on the group text when I said mine's red as hell. I mean, it's my facial hair is all red. My goatee was that way until it turned all gray. So
yeah. Well, but I in a rush preparing to go out on Saturday, I was shaving and I took my little razor thingy out and it was on a 1 and I was shaving half my face. I said, "Oh shit." So I had to shave the rest.
Wow.
Not what you want while you're getting ready to go out on a Saturday.
No, not at all. So let's do a wristwatch check. Who wants to start?
I'll start.
You go. What you got? I'm excited. Which one of your 6 watches are you wearing?
It's the same one from the last 2 weeks.
No, I'm wearing Kevin watch. I've been wearing this one all week. This was my Mexico watch.
I love it.
I actually, you know what's funny? I got so many comments on it. It started a couple conversations, even all the way down to the Park and Go guy. And when we got home at like 1 a.m. last night, the Park and Go guy, he caught a shot of it and he's like, "Ooh, what kind of watch is that?" So I was just telling him, he's
nice.
Like, "I really like fossils." I was like, fossils are great,
listen.
but
yeah, I think what we should do is take all of our Kevin watches and rotate them to the right or to the left.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we'll all just rotate them through.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
We'll have a different color.
I don't have a Kevin watch, so
I can't believe you didn't buy one for yourself.
No.
Oh,
no, but anyhow, I do enjoy this watch, and it did get several comments. But it's Kevin / Mexican watch now, fitting on several different levels.
Yep, absolutely.
Because I am Mexican, so
there you go.
It fits. There you go. Well, I'm wearing a Kevin watch, but an inadvertent Kevin watch because I saw the watch that Matt made for you.
Yeah.
And I went and I got a blue one.
There you go.
So
It's good looking.
Oh, and listen,
I got good fucking taste.
Well,
That's all I gotta say.
And here,
I
listen,
just got good fucking
I
taste.
have no problem admitting the thing. James hit me up. It's losing time. It pisses me off. So, James, I just got it in the mail. My time grapher. So I'm all set to
that's cool.
adjust it for you.
Well,
so
we didn't have to bring that up.
no, I will.
No, I wouldn't have brought that up.
Listen, I have no
don't
problem.
buy watches from Matt because it's just going to be off time. The fucking hands are
No,
going to
I don't have a problem. Listen, I warts and all. It's fine.
No, so as a matter of fact, if you look at it, I went all blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
So Kevin has all green, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just so enamored with that watch. And then I put it on like a race strap.
Yep.
Which is nice.
A blue one, or is that black?
Yeah, it's blue. It's a blue leather. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, you can't tell.
And just so you know, Kevin, I knew you were going to do that. Matter of fact, we said this watch is really heavy. Jim's going to change this fucking band.
Yeah.
We both knew you would.
I put the OG band that it came with, and it was hanging down an inch. There was a gap.
Yeah.
Right? So I just said, it's just easier to take it off and throw another one on.
It's a heavy watch.
Yeah.
So
I had to take out 4 links on mine, 2 on each side.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's super cool. But I am going to send it back to Matt because I'm actually going to change the hands out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go to yellow.
Okay.
Right? And then for the GMT, it's going to be a bright blue. So that way it'll look a little patinaed with the yellow hands.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll just have a little bit more contrast for me.
That'd be cool.
I already got the hands
I think
ordered,
so.
so should be actually they've already shipped. So as soon as I get them,
And I get a lot of compliments on that watch. People are, is that?
Oh my gosh!
What kind of watch is that? Oh, my buddy made it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I tell him, oh god, I give him, because I don't know what offhand is.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. So I don't know if you got any more subscribers or likes or whatever, or people.
Yeah. And I've had a couple other people hit me up, and yeah, so it's fun.
Do you want me to be the designer for some of your watches?
Sure,
I mean,
listen.
I'll be more than
Yeah,
happy.
We
to do
all
that.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went out to dinner last Tuesday, right, with Mike, Chris, and Dave, and all 3 of them wanted one.
There you go.
Send them my way. Well, all kidding aside, and I was joking earlier, but not joking. So where I buy my movements, they're supposed to be pre-regulated. Up until now, I've had no problems whatsoever. But what I do is, because I didn't have a time grapher, I wind them up and let them sit 24 hours, and I double check the time. And if it's got the correct time, then hey, it's good. And I did that with all of them, but for some reason, I guess James's went left or whatever, maybe in shipping. So now I'm good. I have a time grapher, so I can make sure they are zeroed out to the second or the whatever.
It's
microsecond.
It's the magnetic fields here in South Carolina.
Could be.
Well, it very well could be something in transit. Got hit it.
It's all good.
And James,
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
I think we talked about it one other time, but the little demagnetizer is like $13 off Amazon.
Yeah.
You could always try that.
I'm
as
going to
well.
check it as well. I own one, so I'll check that as well.
Right. Well, since we're changing the hands out, it's going back.
Well, and the good
There
thing
you go.
about the movements is that it is fairly, if you know what you're doing, it's fairly easy to adjust the time. There's a little slide in there next to the rotor that you can adjust it while it's on the time grapher and get it right at 0. So we're fine.
Perfect.
It's no problem. No problem.
Well, you should do a little reel of that as you're adjusting it and then
I probably will.
testing it.
Yeah,
it's
I'll
pretty
do
cool.
something. And then I am wearing my brass watch that I made, the green and brass one.
monkey.
Green and brass, and just because it matched my shirt today. But I will tell you, it is, for lack of better terms, humbling. Josh hit me up about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, out of the clear blue. Just said, "Hey man, I'm sitting at my desk, and I'm watching your watch." He had taken it off because he had sitting on his desk, and he was just staring at it. And he took a picture and sent it to me. He goes, "I love this watch." So, which means a lot from a guy who literally sells watches that are, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, that he likes something that I made for him. So I love that aspect.
Super, super cool. I really think it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, me too.
So I got a bunch of just random stuff that we can talk about tonight.
So let me tell you the watch that I'm wearing.
Oh, fuck. God damn, I'm an asshole.
You guys are fucking assholes.
I am an asshole. Well, you know what threw me off?
We're wearing all your watches,
no,
Kevin.
because James said Kevin, and then you were talking, and it threw me off. Dude, I'm so sorry. Go. What are you wearing, Kev?
I don't even know if I want to tell you.
I want to know. I sincerely want to know.
I'm wearing
Please.
Block Pond, the one that I bought a couple, months ago.
Yes,
and with
I
the
like that.
illuminated, it's super, super You guys know, me and Matt were talking about it offline. Swatch is coming out with their new Snoopy watch coming out on Saturday.
Yeah.
Only on Saturday, $400. I'm sure the lines are going to be huge. It looks really nice. Looks a cool watch. I mean, same kind of, plastic bullshit. So I've actually talked to Matt about doing something else with some of these watches. So I may send him one of mine to do a steel case.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are taking the movements out, but you got to cut the glass out,
Right.
And
so do you think this drop is going to happen in the forest and no one's going to hear it? Like, is anybody going to give a shit about these anymore?
I don't know. Here's the thing. I like this watch
only one day. They're only selling it one day.
Yeah, it's one day. It's $400. But I mean, I dig the look, but I don't know, man. You're not going to be able to.
We all talked about it. Snoopy's a whore, so
yeah.
I mean, it's got cool features, like here how the Earth lights up in blue loom. I mean, it's got some pretty cool features on it. But I don't know. It's going to be a tough sell.
Well, I think the Snoopy thing is stupid as shit. I've got no interest in any Snoopy watch. I do think that some of the other design features are cool, but I'd much rather have a matte watch or something else.
Tell us how you really feel, Casey.
He's leaning towards Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, definitely. Give me the Mickey hands.
Mental note: get Casey a Snoopy watch for Christmas.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, did you change the band out on that, or is that the OG?
That's what it came with. Yeah.
Okay.
With this.
Oh, cool.
I like this one because it's actually automatic too, and so it doesn't have a battery like the Snoopy watch would have.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And it is waterproof up to 300 feet. So
Very
where
nice.
the other ones are technically just water resistant.
Like splash.
I remember my Swatch watches. I used to surf in those things all the time, take them swimming. But they've said they've had to change the verbiage of the watches, so it's still the same movement, same case and stuff like that. But they just said they had to change so they probably still are waterproof. But I don't know. I don't go swimming anymore, so
Yeah, I may have to test my Swatch first before I tackle yours, only because I don't want to fuck up your watch, because it is detailed, because you literally have to take an X-Acto knife or a roto zip and actually Dremel it out and cut it all out and get the movement out, and I don't want to screw up your watch. So, but I love the look. So I got a bunch of random topics we can talk about.
Well, let's go.
Do you guys have anything you want to talk about before I jump into these things?
No, there's nothing happening out there.
The news was very difficult, but I did find some funny things. There was a news article. A woman went and dropped her car off at a dealership to have it detailed, and they sold it.
Unbelievable.
Imagine that phone call. She drops it off the night before. She calls in the next morning to see, hey, how's my detail going? What are you talking about? I dropped off my Silverado. Oh, we sold that. So,
unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, come to find out, they didn't really sell. Well, they did sell hers, but they sold an exact identical Silverado, but gave the customer her truck instead of giving them the one they sold.
So how'd that end up? Did she get the new truck?
No. I guess they finally, I guess they called the person that bought it and said, hey, we gave you the wrong truck. Your truck's still here. And I guess they got it swapped out. But I mean, she was being cool about it. She thought it was funny, but after they knew where it was, but
I wouldn't think that's funny at all.
No.
And you don't know the person that took the vehicle, right?
Mm-hmm.
That person bought a car. They come in, they accept that very specific vehicle, whatever the mileage, condition, etc. is. And then who knows how the fuck they drive it for however long.
They probably took the car, though, and both went to the detail center.
Right.
Well, that's what the article said, right? They were both in the detail bay. But again, you don't know how that person treats their car when they come and pick it up.
It's a Silverado, man. They're not banging their balls off the thing.
Yeah, well, here's the thing is you can't do anything without them checking the miles. Right?
Yeah.
So how did that happen?
First of all, how does anyone take their car to a dealership to have it detailed?
Well, that's a bigger question for sure.
As soon as I saw it,
there's your first mistake.
I apologize for the women listening to the podcast, but when I saw women and dealership and detail, I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense. That tracks.
I don't even, in my Porsche, I'm like, free detail. No, don't even touch my car.
No, please don't touch it.
Because it's going right through a damn automatic thing. And
or a pressure washer.
Exactly.
No. With the guy that's 16, 18 years old with the bucket that he's washed 14 other cars with.
And brake dust to my windows. That's, no, thank you.
So this is in the news, and I thought it was topical since Kevin is going to be driving a Tesla truck here soon, his buddy's truck. But Tesla has been ordered to pay $243 million in a fatal autopilot crash. So
I didn't see that.
Yep. So there was a crash involving a owner using autopilot. The autopilot went haywire and hit another car.
That must have been an executive then, because they usually do your life expectancy over what you pay. That's how they.
Yeah, I don't know. There's two people involved. One person was killed. The other person was not. But it says a Florida jury on Friday found Tesla liable to pay $243 million to victims of a 2019 fatal crash of an autopilot-equipped Model S. A verdict that could encourage more legal action against Elon Musk's electric vehicle company. And so it goes on to say,
I wonder what it's really going to be, because, the jury says that, but then the judge is what actually determines what it's.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's just fascinating that Tesla is in the assisted suicide business now.
Yeah. It says Tesla has faced many similar lawsuits over its vehicle's self-driving capabilities, but they have been resolved or dismissed without getting to trial. This is the first one. In June, a judge rejected Tesla's bid to dismiss the Florida case. Experts say Friday.
I wonder who the attorney was. You think it was Morgan & Morgan?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
We have one here that's Allen and Allen and Allen and Allen.
Do you really?
Four Allens.
All their phone numbers are 777
Should be Allen Quad.
777.
So later down in that article, it also says Tesla was held liable for 33% of the compensatory damages of nearly $43 million. The driver, which we don't need to say his name, I guess, but 67%, but he wasn't a defendant.
Right, so. And he says that he will not have to pay his share. So yeah, it's interesting. I just thought it was because the last couple of episodes we talked about Tesla or Kevin's buddy getting a Tesla Cybertruck and how Kevin's going to test it out and excited to try to use the autopilot. And then I saw this article and said, "Well, that's interesting."
Well, and it begs the question. And again, I've never driven one of these, so perhaps this. But when you are in autopilot and say you're coming up to an intersection, do you start to perk up? Does your spidey senses start to perk up? Your hands go to the wheel and you start, having your foot right over the brake just in case the damn thing doesn't decide that it's time to stop? Like, I guess, how do you ride in one of these things and then completely just like push your seat back, hands off, and then start, I don't know, looking backwards in order to have one of these accidents? I mean,
I don't know. I'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
My friend said that when they told him to tell him go drive 45 minutes and then say go back to the Tesla dealer, they told him, hey, you have to really try not to do anything and not to touch anything. And he said for the first 5 minutes he was kind of like but then he just got in a conversation with his wife and they start talking, and then he said there was kids playing on the side of the road because they were going through neighborhoods and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm going to probably take it to St. Augustine because that's pretty 75, and then I take back roads and there's nothing there. And we'll see how it plays out. And then we'll also see how it plays out in the traffic of St. Augustine with all of the people walking across the street.
In downtown?
Yeah.
That'd be a good challenge.
It would be.
I hope that your umbrella coverage is up to date and fully funded.
It'll be fine.
It's on the car, not me. So
I know several people know of several people that have the autopilot feature and they use it and they haven't had any issues. So I really don't think it'll be a big deal.
Well, you don't have an issue until you do.
Until you do have an issue.
And you hit a little kid that runs out or something. And, I'm not saying that that's going to happen. No. God, please let it not happen. But it's just, it's that is the concern, right? Is I know it has this auto stop and blah blah blah, but that just really worries me.
If you use the feature as it's designed, as a pseudo cruise control-esque thing, and you're paying attention to the road and you're ready to take over if something goes funky, you'll be fine.
Here's my question. What happens if it didn't have an autopilot and the guy hit somebody and killed somebody? Would he still would have got $200 million? Because it's the leading cause of death right now. So
no, he would not. The
exactly.
person driving would have been found guilty of manslaughter and went to jail or whatever.
Exactly. And the onus is still on it. Literally, and I don't even know how this, because it literally says I have been in those cars. Mm-hmm. Please do not. There's a disclaimer. I mean, I got it in my Toyota.
Be mindful of the road.
Yeah.
The surroundings.
Blah, 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 blah. So, and you have to hit okay every time I get in the car. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, and I know you guys are all Tesla haters and stuff, and I don't care for the cars.
Not
either,
Tesla hater.
Like how?
Not at all.
How can you put the onus on the car manufacturer when you're still behind the wheel? It's not like you're sitting in the back seat. I would say if I was in one of those autonomous cars,
a Waymo.
Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you're still in control of the car. It's not overriding you. He still could have put his foot on the brake. Yep. So we'll see what the.
Well, it's like
when it comes out.
The very first. I remember the very first accident when someone was using the autopilot. Homie was asleep in the car, and it ran into the side of the car ran into the side of a semi truck because it was an overcast, hazy day, and the side of the trailer was white and it just lost and it literally merged right into the side of the tractor trailer and killed the guy. So things can happen, but that can happen to the person driving it. So
sure, I know with the adaptive cruise control and all that stuff, but if I were to do the fully autonomous, I think I'd probably trust it the most in stop and go traffic on commutes and such, where I would actually be able to relax and just let it do its thing.
Okay, so you got a good point, James. Even with the adaptive cruise control, when I'm still coming up on it,
dude,
I still kind of
I pucker up.
Yeah.
My Durango doesn't have it, but Stacy's Sonata has the radar cruise control, and it comes up, and I'm like, I'm wanting.
And mine shuts off when it's raining super hard.
Yeah,
it tells you right on the screen. It does not work because of the rain. So
interesting.
Yeah, and that's in the Toyota 4Runner.
Yeah.
Aaron's Mercedes has it too, and it says the same thing. There's a big light that comes on that says that.
Well, I just think it's wild that a lot of this testing happens in the public as opposed to in some kind of testing ground for years and years. Mm-hmm. Just to think back how long it would take for something of the big idea to actually make it to the public. When here it's just like, let's just make it autonomous and let's throw that software in and let her rip.
Yeah. I think they did test it. I mean, I don't think they just let it rip. Because you got to remember when it first came out, you had it turned off every 30 seconds. And then it went to, you had to test the steering wheel.
Right.
Then it went to, every minute. Now so they did beta test it. And I'm sure they were beta testing it before. I would hope they were.
To be honest, I think it is still beta testing.
It is.
Yeah, it's still not. Learning, it's still in quote unquote beta testing. It's not like a fully cooked system, and that really for all of them. And we bring up the Tesla thing because
so let's put it on semi trailers and let them start delivering shit.
Well, we talked about Tesla, and I know we laugh and have fun, picking on them sometimes, but the reality is. Ford's got Blue Cruise, which is the same thing. I mean, not every, but a lot of the manufacturers have this type of technology, and you don't hear about it as much because people just like picking on, Tesla because of Elon.
Well, I think also too, there's more Teslas out there that have it than there are.
Well, and they were the founders. They're at the forefront.
Yeah, but they're the ones beating their chest to say that, hey, we're going to have this and we're going to do it soon, right? So I know that Elon is the best marketer on earth as far as saying what he's going to do and not delivering much on it.
I feel like my test case would actually be the most useful of that feature is on long drives, open interstate, where you do get lulled to sleep almost, right? Just by the the lines going by you and whatever. I feel like I could use that feature the most, yet it's where it's probably least used because the mileage range is what it is, and I can't necessarily drive to Roanoke and back on a charge. So I think the technology is really cool, and maybe it'll get there. I'm just not familiar enough or trusting enough in this stuff now.
Don't the hospitals have charging stations, Casey?
No, I'm rural, and there's nobody believes in electric vehicles out there.
So what's interesting is I was talking to one of my employees today who has an Ioniq 5, right? Mm-hmm. And his wife has taken it up to Boone. So Charlotte to Boone is, I don't know, 2 hours. It's not that far. 2.5 maybe. And they had to scout out all kinds of places because they said it would make it, but it would have like 10 miles on there. And I'm thinking, you're in the state and you can't even make it 2.5 hours out.
Wow.
I still
into
think
the mountains.
I still think that it's just not for rural type states. I think that if you're locked in the city, it's probably still the best case scenario.
Yeah.
And if you have to travel any real distance, it's probably just not the case. You can listen to Matt Farah. He's talking about going LA to like Vegas on one charge in the Taycan. And he's got to, go 65 and stay hands off. Mm-hmm. He's got lighter wheels and tires, etc. But I still think that the cityscape is probably where this is best done.
I agree.
I think in actuality, the technology is actually best served in the reverse, where the technology is used out on the open road.
Yeah.
But
certainly for the autonomous driving, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can get into it now because the main topic for tonight was, and this is a good parlay into that, is now with the big, beautiful bill that got passed, all cafe standards are out the window.
Let's fucking go.
So my question is, how long till FCA says, fuck that, baby, Hellcat's back. We're putting Hellcat in everything.
Does it matter? Right?
I think they have to put Hellcat back in everything anyway just to survive, as we were talking about last week.
They're going to Hellcat Fiat.
So if you take the whole environmental and all that stuff and push it to the side, if you're a car person, you have to say, yes, please, because every fucking car out there looks exactly the same. I literally can't tell the difference between the cars, SUVs, or anything like that. So much of those design choices are not only for safety, but for
economy,
right?
Yeah.
So this may be the start of a golden age of car design. Who knows?
I wish that were the case, but what year is it? It's 25. Trump just came into office. I think this will be overturned as soon as the next president, regardless, probably if it's a Republican or Democrat. I also think it'll be challenged in court before any manufacturer, even if it's not overturned, any manufacturer will have to go to court to have changes kind of like solidified. And I just think that I think ultimately it's not going to make any difference.
Well, that's a good point, though. Does that mean that VW comes back to court saying, wait, I just paid billions of dollars for this and now you're removing it, so I want my money back?
Well, because it was retroactive. Like literally anybody that still had pending fines, he waived the fines.
So so maybe do we see the VAG group start lighting off to diesels again? They got them out there. Could they come back to America? I'd love to see that because I love the Cayenne diesel and the Touareg diesel.
Well, doesn't VW have like this massive field out in the desert filled with cars that
they did
failed? So light them up. Let's go.
Yeah,
get them back on the road.
They had TDI Jettas, man, for days, just sitting there.
I do agree that if this thing holds up, then I do think it could be a field day for tuners, for manufacturers to really push the envelope, and maybe we get 5 or 10 years of the holy like mecca of vehicle design, engine design, vehicle design. I just don't think that it's actually going to happen, and I think manufacturers aren't going to take the chance to make these changes financially.
I would assume that states like California would be like, no, we're not doing that. You got to
still
follow these rules.
But they're saying that is illegal. I mean, that's the whole the whole thing, right? And so if I just don't see the car manufacturers doing it because of the money required to do the changes and then the investment, and then to come back and be slapped down, or have a state like California come back and punish them, retroactively, which they can and would do.
Yep.
I just think it's probably a lose-lose situation.
Well, I think what's interesting is essentially a free market approach, right?
I am all for that. Yeah.
So if this had been done 5-8 years ago, then would Tesla be the dominant electric vehicle?
What is no?
Yeah.
For 200, please.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I hope. I hope that this ruling will not freeze things, but it's going to give manufacturers time to slowly roll out. I'm not saying this is going to stop EVs. They're still going to slowly roll out. But instead of trying to force EVs down our throat before there's an infrastructure in place to support them.
Do you think that's still going on? I think that's totally stopped. I think every manufacturer is pulling. I mean, we just talked about it. Even Porsche just said a lot of companies, they're not forcing it down the throats anymore. I think that whole thing is gone.
Right.
Yep.
I hope
they're trying to give away fucking EVs now.
Right.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the light hybrid is the emerging vehicle, which I think is the most efficient for mass market anyhow.
No doubt.
But really come out with these light light EV and light hybrid is what I'm trying to say.
Even my friend who has that truck, he paid $70-something thousand. It's $100 and something $1,000 truck when it came out.
Yeah,
right.
And he has all the bells and whistles because he does have the biggest expense is the autonomous driving, and he has the extra batteries and stuff, and he does not fall into the discount tax credit neither. So. And they gave it to him for like $79,000 or $78,000.
Dude, you can
go
ahead.
Going back to the Ioniq 5 and staying within the North Carolina state for a weekend trip. If that were a hybrid, you wouldn't worry about it in the least. No. In the least, it would be a bonus if I could get there. But hey, I'm 10 miles out. I'm going to fill up on some gas real quick, and I'll be there in 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So who's the main players with this? Nissan's out of business pretty much. Toyota said they're not going to do it. Porsche's rolling back on it. So who do you think's really? Dodge doesn't have a electric car really. We got Chevy and Ford, which are American companies. Volkswagen and Mercedes, theirs is, they don't push it down anybody's throats. So in reality, is it just America that's pushing the EV thing? Because
I don't think so. No.
I mean, matter of fact,
no. In Europe, no.
Exact opposite. China's pretty much all EV.
Yes.
I mean, they're the largest EV market in the world.
They are the largest EV market, but they're not. They still have. That's because they have so many people and it's so affordable.
But the EU has a ton of EV sales.
And here we also have Rivian, Lucid, Polestar. Right, so it's not just Tesla. So that's 4 North American manufacturers.
Yes. So
right?
What's the share of the market for Polestar, Rivian?
Well, if you take all the subsidized kickbacks for buying an electric vehicle and let it become a free market, we're going to see if 4 of those are standing in a couple of years.
Yep,
I agree.
We'll see.
Correct. And you have new ones coming out, like that Slate truck. That's EV. That little truck. So there's new ones coming out.
And remember, the part of the draw to that Slate truck was the incentives, right? Was the government incentives to make it a $20,000 base,
exactly
roll up window, no stereo vehicle. And so if that is now close to 30,000, which I think it would be, Kevin, your friend with the Colorado or
the Maverick,
Maverick, yeah, whatever that little truck is, does that all of a sudden become, because it's gas and you can go fill it up and it can be tuned, fun, different looking, hoppable, whatever, does that make that sort of vehicle much more enticing? And I think the answer is yes.
Look how many people really, at least on all my social media, is pushing the single cab Ford F-150 with the supercharged or the turbo motor in there. That it's a base truck. I think they're like $40,000. One of our friends, Ed, he has one, and I think it has like 600 horsepower.
Yeah.
Just a quick look here. Based on the drop or the removal of the subsidies, it looks like there's close to a 30% immediate drop in sales.
Wow.
Yeah.
30%. That's
27.
Yeah.
So I'm rounding that up to 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
All right. So what else we got? I know that was the main subject, but
yeah, that's all right.
I don't know.
I want to know what you're drinking, man. I keep seeing you pouring your bottle over there. What are you drinking?
Oh, I'm done with my
Weller
Special Reserve.
Yeah.
Finished the bottle off. By the way, I want to say shout out to Forehead George.
Your Mexican brother?
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
from another mother. So yeah, I'm now on the kick of trying to collect all of the varieties of them. So I think I only got 2 left. I gotta get them.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, well, the thing is that
That's what you think, Casey.
I love it.
Kevin never goes in half-assed to anything.
No, Kevin,
Yeah.
dude.
And in fact, Casey, why don't you show the viewers or show our friends our little bottle of that?
You want me to get it? You want me to get it?
So he was, and I had somebody else. So I had Casey. I was invited to a party. I went to a wedding, and I'll give you guys the backstory. And one of the guys starts pulling out. He's the one who actually introduced me to a Weller Antique 107. We drank all these other ones. This guy's got a huge collection. He does these infinity parties where you take your stuff and you pour it in a bottle. You let it marinate, 6 months, 2 months, whatever. Then you go to this gathering, which he lives in Amelia Island. I saw his bourbon room. It looks like, it was like a wine cellar. Yes, 100%. So he does his things, $50. All his buddies come out, and you bring your infinity bottle, and whoever wins gets the pot based on the taste. Based on anyone's taste. So I didn't at the time have, and I still don't have, a lot of open bottles. So I asked our friend Casey, "Can you make me an infinity bottle?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll make you one." So he made me one, and then when he came over, I don't know, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, he brought it down with him. So it's been marinating for 6 months, 6 months.
Yeah.
So the guy had a stroke, so therefore no party that we went to. So I was like, "Oh, what's this? This is not." He put it in a Russell's bottle. I was like, "This isn't Russell's. What is this?" I'm like, "Oh, that's this infinity bottle." So I tasted it for the first time, and I was like, holy shit, this guy, Casey, can mix. This guy's a mixer. You should be doing it for our buddy over there, Kenny, because the taste is amazing. I'm not going to tell you the recipe, but...
Oh, that's proprietary.
Yes, it is proprietary. So he mixed it, and I decided to put it in these little bottles that I have here. They look like this, but I
love it.
So
yeah, it's look at this sealed. Look at this.
It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I said it's crafted by Kevin, and then my one employee's like, "What do you mean crafted by Kevin? Your buddy fucking Casey made it." I was like, "Okay, why are you always busting my balls? Just go back to work. Always busting my balls." So Casey,
but it was for the party, correct?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Yeah.
Kevin was attending the party. It wasn't
That's right.
Casey attending the party.
So-
Therefore, it's your label.
That's
Right.
right. So, and it's my employee, and I'm the guy stroking the check. So
Now
so anyway.
ex-employee.
Yeah. So I bought these little bottles and stuff, and I was making labels. 2 days
Let me
yesterday.
go check the mail for mine.
I only made 3 bottles, so I had to give him one. You drink scotch anyways, right? Scotch?
No.
Is that what you drink?
No, I drink bourbon and whiskey.
Okay. So I kept one. I gave one to the guy next door to me who's always giving me, he's collecting stuff, and he has a hookup. So I don't even have a bottle. I tasted it, but I don't even have a bottle. So I gave Casey, this other guy, and another guy. So
we need to take a photo of that label and post that because it was pretty cool. Can you show that again?
Oh, the label's very nice.
That is
That's
awesome.
neat.
It looks very professional.
What does it say? Small batch infinity blend crafted by Kevin with the proof number.
It's fucking awesome.
I had to do math, to come up with the.
So Ron, my media graphic guy, this was his job in Slovenia. He worked for a juice company and he worked for a wine company, and that's what they did wine labels. So he was like, yeah, I'll do that for you. No problem. And so, I got some small ones because I got another one, not a infinity blend, but another, whatever it is, whiskey that this one kid, he said, he gave me a whole bunch of little whiskeys, some Pappy, a whole bunch of other good shit, but he put them in mason jars.
Oh, wow.
Where they leaked.
Oh, no.
And I didn't want to have these shitty mason, the little ones that they don't have the little lid. It was just.
So this was before you bottled. You saw his mistake.
Yes.
Got it.
So I was like, I saw his mistake. No, I did get it. I got the smaller one after the fact. So I've got this little white label. So me and Erin, she has all these labels and stuff, and I'm writing them. And I'm like, no, I don't like this. No, I don't like this. And I'm cutting these labels. She's like, why don't you like it? I'm like, well, when you got a nice label, then you put a piece of white thing that says, I don't know, whatever it was, some high dollar shit. I can't just put whatever. So, but I've been on this Weller kick.
Knowing Ron and how talented he is, he was probably doing that label with his left hand as he was doing some 3D modeling with his right hand.
I need to hire Ron to create my logo for my damn watch company. So
yes, it was pretty cool. I was like, oh man, you already got him done. He's like, yeah, boss, no problem. I was like, okay, cool. And it's great because I've never said, oh, that looks like shit. It's always like and there is some tweaks sometimes with the verbiage or certain things, but
they're tweaks, not the big idea.
I'm not changing the whole design thing. And he's always, what do you want? You know what? You're here for a reason.
Just go for it, man.
Yeah.
Go for it. That's why you're here. Sometimes I do have to say, hey, less JDM, more European.
Yeah.
And that's all I have to say because he has both of those. Like he likes JDM stuff, that whole feel, but he comes from Europeans, stuff. So, so this is my third glass. This would be, I don't know when I'm going to open them next.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's next topic?
Who signed up and got tickets for LÜFT?
I did. Well, I'm the same as you.
Yeah.
Have you got approved yet? I haven't got approved yet.
No, I don't think that's going to happen for a little bit.
Which is kind of bullshit, right? Because you got to buy your tickets. But if you get entered and you can go, they give you 2 tickets.
Right.
And the early ticket, which I think I got 1 ticket plus the early event ticket, which was like $135.
I didn't do the early one.
I didn't do the early one either, but I did that what's that thing called?
For the party?
Pre-party? Yeah, the pre-party.
Yeah. So for LÜFT Cult, right? 11, correct?
11.
Yes.
11.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So LÜFT Cult 11 is in Durham, North Carolina this year. And it's on October 4th. So it was supposed to be, it's the first East Coast show, and it was supposed to be here in 2020. And then we all know what happened in 2020. COVID hit, and then they had to cancel. So they've had it a couple more times since then, but now they're finally coming back.
Yes. So I think it's going to be, it's just going to be a whole group, like all of our.
So what's funny is, Kevin and I, we went out to Monterey for
we're fucking hanging out with this fucking people.
Right. So we go out to Monterey, and literally we knew everybody, right? Not really, but you at least know 50 people.
Sure.
So since it's going to be in Durham, North Carolina, we're going to know well over 100 people for sure, right?
Oh, that's going to be, Target is going to be there. And
yeah,
that alone is going to be, there's so many people going to Target, Carolina, that I had to buddy up with somebody. I mean, I didn't have to, I could have gone, but I was asked, hey, if you don't have a roommate and you don't mind, which I don't mind, I buddied up with somebody. So they have more people attending than they do have rooms. So I think there's going to probably 150 cars, you think, James, for Target?
Okay, so the whole hotel is sold out, right? Yes. So I believe that's at least 90 cars.
Well, there was 100 and something at Ruckus.
Okay.
So, and I had my own
different. That's a different
hotel. That's right.
Hotel, right? So,
okay.
So I'll say it's probably between 90 and 100, 90 and 105, something like that. That's going to be a blast. But then we're all going to scoot on over to Durham on that Friday, and then it's going to be a blast. I think it's going to be.
So now, are they doing LÜFT followed by air water, or are they not doing air water like they did in the past in California? I think
on the same weekend type of thing.
Well, in the past they've done LÜFT and they did air and water like the following day. But I think now they actually have spun air water.
It's the same company, though.
Yeah, it's the same company, but I think they spun air and water off as its own show, and now it's a different time.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. This is yeah. So it's going to be in the tobacco district or whatever, which is the downtown where the Durham Bulls play, and there's performing arts centers there, and it's a cool little city.
This guy got the hotel where the host hotel is, and they're like $700 a night, and I think he paid like $100 because he knew about it.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be fun. This is going to be a hell of a long week for me because I think I leave on Sunday or Monday. I still got to get with you, James, and I could probably stay in a hotel, but got to get with park my trailer, and my hips are fucked up. So we'll see if I can make this.
You come here.
All right.
It's all good. Yeah. So I think what's going to happen if the 912 gets in, what I'll do is I will.
But you're not going to take the 912 on.
I believe I'm going to take the SC on Targa. If it gets in, then Paula will drive that up to Sonderworks, and then I will exchange the car there and jump back on 40 to Durham.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, but I think it's going to be fantastic. So Casey, I would try to make it. Same Matt. It's worth it.
I know.
It's a blast.
It's going to be tough for me. I mean, I'll try, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, James, I know you're not even working because after that, you're going to Farron.
Yeah. Yeah, really, the month of October is pretty much rally month.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm only a couple hours from Durham, so I might just try to drive down and see if I can weasel my way.
Yeah, no. If I was just
you
close,
ain't weaseling your way in. You better get tickets.
Yeah, unless one of our cars gets in, then you have plenty of tickets available.
Yes.
If I was as close as Casey, I would drive over, just like when I drive up to Amelia. But for me, it's a haul.
It is a haul.
Yeah.
But I would say for Matt, Durham's closer than California.
Well, this is true. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. So we'll see. What else?
What else we got going
on? Do you guys ever watch Dragon Ball Z? Any anime?
Okay, I gotta go.
No, wait. I'm going somewhere with this. No. The reason I say that is because
What the fuck did you say out of your mouth?
What?
Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, anime.
You just said you're going to be 50.
I know. That's okay. But
wait.
I said I'm going to be 50.
There's nothing you can say after this.
I feel
you can't come back from this, Matt. You can't come back.
No. Check this dude out, though. So Honda's chief engineer, all right? Chief technical engineer. Look at this dude.
Oh, what the haircut.
Yeah. Yeah, look at this guy. Because he does look like a character.
Oh, yes.
He looks like a character out of a fucking anime, all right? This dude's name, all right, that's really him. His name is Shotaro Odate. This dude is 84 years old.
Oh.
He don't look 84, but he's 84 years old.
He's ripped.
He is ripped. He's jacked. I mean, his look at that hair. It's crazy.
I don't have that much hair already.
But and for the listening audience, I don't watch Dragon Ball, although there's nothing wrong with that. But I have a 23-year-old son that does, and he's the one who said this. Oh, this guy looks like a Dragon Ball character. So,
well, that's cool.
Anyway,
it's unbelievable that he's 84 years old too.
Yeah, 84 years old.
No kidding. Well, here's our last car tie-in. Is the Seiko and the Datsun, right?
Yeah. Oh, you did talk about it the other day. Yeah.
Yeah. So, there's the whole Datsun 240Z limited edition Seikos that have come out. And then I just popped that link in there if you want to share that, Matt.
Oh, Let's see here. All right, let me.
So I think there's 3 cool watches. I do have a preference, but I'm wondering if you guys have a preference as well.
I mean, you know what? And don't rush to get these either, because they had one for the Honda Cub, and I thought, like, being that's my business, I was like, oh man, I got to get one, and they're still for sale on eBay like all day long. I think, it's a very niche market. It is pretty cool.
I like the one on the right. I just don't like that it says Datsun on it because I'm just not a Nissan guy, and
You would be a Datsun guy.
Yeah. I don't know. I do like the watch.
I mean,
I do like the middle. I like the middle one.
I like the left, but it looks like a tag.
It does look like that. It literally looks like the tag Porsche combination. It's exactly with the red. I like these. I think they're good looking watches. I found it odd that they're going with a Datsun, only because of it's like, I mean, yeah, it's Nissan, but it just, hasn't been around for so long that I just found it odd.
Yeah, but they're not pushing Nissan cars.
Well, this is true.
Cars that are 55 years old.
I know.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, it's crazy.
Now, if they make one that has Miata, would you get it, Casey?
No.
Okay.
No.
Or
no.
GTR.
No.
Yeah.
Or Cayenne.
No. I don't want a Porsche watch either.
No. We've been down that road.
Now, see, I like the tag Porsche. I would get it. I'm not going to pay the money for it, but I would get it. Well, that was all of my topics. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we leave?
No. Let's get into the fall and talk some football.
What?
Football? What the hell?
I love football, but get into rally season and we'll have some more shit to talk about.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
Well, this week with the weather, it kind of feels like it's the beginning of fall, even though it's not.
I wish. I mean, it is. Man, I know me and Kevin talk about it, but dude, it is so fucking hot here right now. It is. I mean, you walk outside and you're sweating before you get to your car. It's just nasty. It is so fucking hot.
Here.
I wish. I'm ready for some cool weather.
We drove to West Virginia, and we went for an anniversary. We went there because it was June 24th, thinking, oh man, we'll get so nice. It was 95 degrees in West Virginia, and I was so pissed off. I was like, what the hell? Like, I mean, we were supposed to go out to a nice dinner, and we were in shorts, and we're like, yeah, we're not dressing. We're not getting dressed. It's just too hot. So
plus West Virginia.
Yeah, and I don't know we'll see what this hurricane season is, because I can tell you this, and where I'm at, they're digging ditches and digging. Prepping. They're prepping. I mean, I think they think that something's gonna happen, so we'll see.
Fingers crossed it doesn't.
Kevin, have you guys been getting all these bad storms down your way that we have like this week?
Every day.
Yeah.
And I'm talking like loud, hard rain. So,
I mean, last night and the night before, and they came late. They came like at 8:30 at night, and I mean till almost midnight, and it was just booming.
And at least like Casey brought it up too about driving, air-cooled cars. I would love to drive my car, but it's leather seats.
Yeah.
And I mean, even I can't. I'll put it this way: one of my employees sent me a picture at 11 o'clock at night, and on his gauge it was 95 degrees or 93 degrees.
Well,
and he's by the beach.
I'm going to apologize to Casey now that there's 3 of us in our 50s.
Yeah.
And we're bitching about the weather.
Kevin's not in his 50s yet.
I'm not 50 yet.
No, it's just me and you, James.
Oh, shit.
Kevin's younger than I am.
Kevin's an old soul. He's an old soul.
Do I turn 50 this year?
Jesus Christ.
Do I?
That's how you
got to look it up.
I think.
Oh, no, I don't. Next year.
No, next year. Yeah, I think I got you by like a year.
Oh, God.
Next year, I turn 50.
Yeah, because you were born in 76, right?
Yeah.
So it's next year. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll be gone. I'll be gone from the 50s here soon.
Yeah. Yes, you will, Mr. 60-year-old.
That'll be great. All right, let's wrap this shit up before you all start talking about hemorrhoids or something.
For those listening, thank you very much. Head over to the website, whiskey-watches-and-wheels.com. Head over to the YouTubes. Like, comment, and subscribe.
And thank you for our sponsor, Tux.
Sponsor Tux.
For hemorrhoids.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Tux.
I love it.
Trying to be funny.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's all good. And yeah, Those that
Good night.
Those that have been commenting on YouTube, thank you very much. Those that comment on Instagram, thank you. If you guys need anything, hit us up. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll catch y'all later. Peace out.
Bye-bye.